and not able to, study further. So we said we want to change that, and we said this Fortune Fund organization, my employees contribute, and then I match it. So with this funds, we adopt the children at the 7th grade, and we assign a mentor, employee mentor, one-to-one, and we help them financially, mentorship-wise, and any kind of health care or anything that they needed. So we provide complete help. One thing we have seen is we have over 200 students that went through this program and got benefited. So one thing that the immediate benefit, what I've seen is the parents were brought into this, and the teachers were brought into this, and because of that, the students that after completing the high school, in India, high school is 10th grade. After they finish the 10th grade, if their boys are there, then they go to their parents' profession, whether it's farming or daily labor or tailoring and things like that. Or girls actually get married and sent out. So once we took the students into this program, we didn't have the students leaving after 10th grade. They went on, continued their junior college, which is 11th and 12th, and then undergrad program. If they want to become engineer, it's a 4 years. If it is a medicine, it's a 5.5 years. So like that. So they finished those professional courses and gainfully employed, and they made a huge difference to their families. And once they're employed, they were able to take care of their siblings, brothers and sisters' education, were able to help the parents buy a nice home and take care of their parents, the debts and all that. So huge impact this program has created. So once I went through this inner engineering program, and doing this yoga and meditation every day, I even became more inclusive. So one of the things they say, yoga means unity. So you feel the whole universe as part of you. At some point when you reach the highest level, you feel the whole universe is part of you. Once you feel the whole universe is like your limbs of your own body, you don't hurt your finger, you don't hurt your nose, you don't hurt your ears. It's when you feel the whole universe is part of you, you don't need to teach anyone, okay, do the, save the environment or save this, save that. You don't need to do it. You feel it, and you take care of it just like you take care of your, just like we take care of our children, our family, and our employees, and so whoever we feel part of ourselves, we take care of them. So that's the kind of inclusiveness developed in me with this yoga and meditation practices. And so I expanded that programs, not only so we are doing in India. I said one of the thing I found in Missouri, the rural areas of Missouri are really, really behind. And I had a few high school students actually did a research and college-going percentage of Missouri rural high schools and suburban and urban high schools. What we found is the Missouri rural high school students, 18% or less than 18% of them go to four-year college, whereas suburban high school go 68% minimum. So that amount of difference is there. So there are a number of reasons why that's there. One is they don't have a broadband access, and their parents' mindset is, oh, you just come and work in the farm or, help us get a job. Why do you have to spend so much money? Those kind of things are there. So we said we want to change that as well. So now, this Fortune Fund is already adopted one rural Missouri high school, and we want to apply the same things that we learn working with the India rural high schools to here and make a difference. And once we know how this program works and how we can make it effective in the United States with one high school, then we will expand it to all the rural high schools of Missouri. So once I realized that the problem, once I realized the problem with the broadband, then I said, how can we solve this broadband? Let's think outside the box. So I knew SpaceX, I knew Elon Musk, and so they're doing this program, Starlink, where they're sending the satellites, and then we will have internet through Sky. So 100 megabits to start with. And so that program I came to know. And so, in fact, I reached out to the local agri business club, so where farmers, bankers, food processing people, all these are all part of the club, over 300 people. And so I connected them to Starlink. And so very soon, SpaceX Starlink is going to talk to our agri business club and get to know about this internet through the sky. And once that comes, our rural areas, every student will be able to access the wealth of information on the internet, and the awareness will be created. And with that, I'm very hopeful. Once everybody gets access to the internet, high-speed internet access, their lives will change. Once they get the awareness, no matter what hurdles they face, they will have bigger dreams, and they'll work towards those bigger dreams, and they will, really do well in their life.
Well,
so
that is
that kind of things.
Go
ahead.
It's just incredible what you're doing, and I can imagine one of these programs in every city and every high school in the country and worldwide. Really, is so much potential here. So as we wrap up this morning, let's take a minute to give us some takeaways that you can, for the last few minutes, that you'd like our listeners to take away from your journey.
One is, I think we need to be inclusive. Inclusive with our environment, with our surroundings around us, with other people. So we are all very well connected. I mean, it's one thing I learned is in this journey is just look at the plant, look at the tree. It has leaves. It gives you the oxygen, and you give the carbon dioxide to the tree. The tree, and it takes it and gives you the oxygen. So we are interdependent species, whether we are aware or not. We are interdependent species. Every one of us on this planet Earth, every life, we are all interdependent. Live. We live. We can't live without each other, but we seem to think that we are individuals and we create all these differences. If we can feel everybody is inclusive, everything is a part of me, and also keep the mind calm and joyful. Mind kind of starts racing always. So if we can keep the mind calm and joyful, feel inclusive, I think we'll make a better world and harmonious world and joyful world.
Well, I have no doubt that your wisdom today is going to change a lot of lives here and in everything you do and everything you touch. And Day, it's been such an honor and privilege to have you with us these last 2 weeks. And if you didn't get to hear him in our first interview, please go back and listen to last week's interview. And again, I can't thank you enough, Day, for sharing your wisdom and your journey and your lessons, and for the good work that you're doing in the world to make this a better place and bring more opportunity to people who wouldn't have it otherwise.